Ladies and gentlemen, may I direct your attention to something quite extraordinary, quite incredible, quite unlike anything you may have experienced in your life.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Takeover Show, episode number 10. Sheesh. Danny, give me a triple horn, dude. That deserves a triple horn. Jesus, guys. I'm your host, Misa. And as always, I got the guys with me. Introducing first the very sexy owner of Do Cheese and Next Gen Sports. Please give it up for our boy Chewy.
What up, guys? I hope you guys ready to munch.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Over on soundboard, we got the very tall and the very handsome Mr. Danny Days.
What's good, everybody? Calm down.
Kevin, look at Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
He clapped for me. Did you see that?
I know. Like I said, guys, he's off camera and off mic, but he's always on our heart. Our boy Kevin is out taking care of our cameras for us. He kind of looks like if he was to be a doorman at a bar or something, dude. I'd be scared to fucking walk in if that guy was out there.
Yeah.
Míralo. But anyways, guys, we got a very, very special guest here today. Super excited. He is operations manager of 104.3. In other words, he's Johnny Cage and Javi's daddy. Please give it up for the delicious guy, Mr. Dario.
What up?
Dario, dude, welcome, man.
Thank
welcome. We've been wanting to have you on since a few years ago, since our last podcast that we had.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you're like a very mysterious man.
Guy? No, I'm not.
Dude, we'd follow you, and then I'd see like, oh, where the hell is this guy? And then, we'd go to wherever you're at, and then it's like he's long gone. All you would see is like leftover popcorn on the floor and shit.
So we came to a conclusion that you got to pile up popcorn and get up to you. Like,
see,
right?
Yeah. And but yeah, man, thank you so much for giving us your time.
No problem, man.
For everybody.
Anytime. He's like Santa Claus. You just leave popcorn out for him.
Yeah.
Just a trail, bro.
He's going to show up. Put a little pentagram, right? Say his name 3 times. He'll pop up.
If you really want to pop up, you leave a trail, bro.
Yeah.
He'll pop up.
But before we get into this, guys, please make sure you guys are following the Takeover Show 915 on IG. Help us out with a subscription here on YouTube, guys. We're coming out with new episodes every single week, and we got amazing guests like our boy Dario here. Who I gotta say, Dario, you're looking sexy as fuck.
Wait, actually, he's looking delicioso.
Delicious.
It makes me want to pull your hair for some reason, pero
Somebody beat you to it. Somebody beat you to it.
Right.
yeah. Anyways, for those who may not know, Dario, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, for the past 20 years, damn. I've been there at 104.3 Hit FM, doing middays, and then became the promotions director. Then now I'm the operations manager. I'm still on the air. You could catch me Monday through Friday from noon to 1. Yeah, during the noontime workout.
Yeah, you could hear you that laugh and shit. And I'm thinking every time there's a noontime workout, and then I hear your laugh, I'm thinking like, this guy's working out and laughing, dude. Like I've never heard that shit before.
And then I also do Nocturnal Transmission, which is underground EDM music.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
That's Friday nights from 2. Well, depends how you are. Either Friday night after the club from 2A to 3A, or Saturday morning 2A to 3A.
And going in with
however
that,
you look at it, yeah.
And going in with that, you go raw with your own style?
No.
Oh,
I have guests. Yeah. I have guests
okay.
that come in and I feature what they do.
Okay.
So it's like it's usually underground EDM and stuff. But sometimes I have hip hop DJs that come in and they start doing their own thing up there. And
That's awesome. Any names?
Damn, Dario's out there at night, dude, or early morning. You know, getting
bro.
todo el pinche ruido. It's Dario, man. That's Dario.
At 2 o'clock, that's the after party already, bro.
But real quick, man, to come to find out, I did, like I said, I did a lot of research on you, or tried to. It's kind of difficult to kind of find, like, I guess, personal stuff from you, man, unless you've been interviewed already or something like that.
Or you're in the witness protection program.
Yeah. I was like, dude, is this guy, when the fuck did this guy come through? But come to find out, you were born and raised in San Antonio.
Yes.
Shout out San Antonio, man. I lived out there for a year, dude. Pretty cool. So how was life out there, man? I was reading a little bit more, and to start off with, you started school, but it wasn't for radio. You wanted to be a teacher or something like that, right?
Wanted to be a teacher, and then I actually switched my major 3 times. 3 times.
Can't make up his mind and shit.
Hey, you're not gonna know. You're young. You don't know what the hell you want to do.
3rd time's the charm.
So I went to school for teaching. As I was in school, and I was like, nah, I can't do this.
Yes.
He's like, man, fuck these kids. Fuck these kids.
Jesus, my
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
And I kept seeing the radio stations like, nah, I can't do it, bro. There's no way I could do it.
Yeah.
I didn't have faith in myself.
But you had an uncle at this time, right? That did
radio.
An
Yeah.
uncle?
He has 2. I hope.
I almost choked on my beer, dude.
Yeah, so he was doing it, but the thing is, like, it's hard to get,
family
to let you go in and all that. So I switched my major. I was working at a hotel. I was like, you know what? Maybe I could run hotels.
Hey,
I started doing that.
I didn't even know that you could go to school for that.
Yes, hotel manager, hospitality.
Oh, there it is, hospitality.
Yeah, so I started doing that, and then from there, same thing. I was like, this isn't what I like.
Yeah.
I kept seeing the radio station there at the school, and it's like, that's what I like. That right there is what I like. So I switched it, got into it, and never looked back.
The rest is history, man.
Yep.
I was also reading that it was very hard for you to actually get a job out there. You had applied so many times.
Yeah.
But why do you think that's the case? I know that when somebody gets a job at a radio, it's you don't see a lot of people come and go, right? Or
it's like people that go in there, they're usually there for a long
forever, 20 years
Blood
plus,
in,
right?
Yeah.
blood out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And the funny part that I was also reading is that you never applied for this job here at 104.3.
No,
You applied at like 20 other spots.
Yeah.
And then the owner ended up calling you, right?
Yeah.
Tell us, how did that went? What did you think or what?
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I wasn't even looking. I was fine there in San Antonio and everything. They were actually looking at somebody else.
All right.
They hired that person as well, and they took us all from over there and brought us over here. And they heard me, and the person that was scouting pretty much told the owner, hey, there's this other guy that's perfect for the project that you have going on in El Paso.
Me.
And then that's when they brought me over.
And before then, you'd come to El Paso before, or?
I passed by El Paso.
Nobody comes to El Paso. It's like either you're passing through, or you got arrested here crossing, or you're just fucking, or you have family here.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy how you say you got scouted. It's like the NBA or like sports people are like, yeah, we got this guy. I love his stats.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the thing is, like, you go out of town and stuff, and you're like, oh, dude, this dude sounds good, or, and then you just,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're used to like
Delicioso.
listening to stuff here locally, and then when you go somewhere else and you hear like a brand new voice, and then a laugh like that, and he's like, you know
It's
what, man,
iconic.
buy some popcorn. We got to get this guy in.
right?
So how was that? How was your?
The popcorn thing, that was just a mamada, that just started, and then it's like,
Everybody went with it.
everybody went with it, and now it's like, damn.
And now it's
I
like you
to buy
have.
popcorn. It's like, I have to buy popcorn if not they're going to talk shit to me.
It's funny because if you guys don't follow Dario, you guys need to follow him over on IG. Dario Rodriguez, right?
Yeah, on Facebook, and then on Instagram, it's at @delicious1dario. Yeah.
Going into the popcorn.
I'm surprised nobody had chosen that one before, because when you're putting your name on IG, it's like it's already been chosen
Yeah.
or some
That's so
shit.
funny though how he says like now I have to eat the popcorn because like you have to live up to it.
Yeah.
It's like, do you think 2 Chainz wakes up? You're like, I just want to wear one today, but
Yeah,
I have to put
he
on
has
2.
to wear
Like,
2.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man. But
Going
how
in-
did all that start? I want to know. How did all that popcorn crap start?
It was just a mama. It was just like, I think I was at a UTEP basketball game, and I was just there, and I'm like, I'm only here for the popcorn. Like,
I'm
Like, I
only
was
here for
actually-
the beer and the popcorn.
yeah. And then it's like, I just started posting that all the time. And then it's like, hey, you're not going to post the popcorn?
It's like,
And I'm
hey,
like,
you skipped a day or what?
He's like, what do you mean?
I already ate it. Fuck.
I already ate.
No, you know what's funny is I was looking at your story earlier today, and I saw that somebody, I guess a follower, posted a picture of you. You went to the Romeo concert,
Romeo
right?
Santos last night.
Romeo
yeah.
Santos, and that guy goes down, dude.
Yeah, he did.
Was it packed?
Yeah, it was slammed. But the funny thing with him is that, he sings like that, but then when he talks, he's like, hey, yo, what's up? I'm like, what the hell? You're here. Hey, yo, what's up, baby?
Well, I mean, if you sing like that the whole time, I wouldn't want to sound like that either. Like how he sings.
Yeah.
You know, ¿qué pasó, baby girl? You know, but no, I was funny because somebody posted this picture, and I found it hilarious because you could tell that this person was pretty far away, and from far away he found Dario and
you
took
can't
a
miss
pic.
me.
He found him, but the first thing you see is a fucking big ass thing of popcorn, dude. It's all blurry, as all you see is Dario and some popcorn there, and I was like, dude, this guy, man, he never misses, dude. He never misses.
Never miss.
But speaking of, este vato siempre anda en la calle, like we were talking about before we started. You went to Disneyland.
Yeah,
Just this past weekend,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How was that?
It was amazing.
How's the weather out there?
Wait, was that the
Amazing.
like adults only?
No. Well,
They're coming out with that, right? The Disneyland is having like some days where it's like only adults.
No, well, they have their Oogie Boogie Bash and stuff, but it's still open to everybody. But like at California Adventure, that's where they actually do sell alcohol. But like at Disneyland itself, they don't.
Really?
Yeah. But the thing is, bro, damn tickets.
They bend you over or what?
Yeah. Well, okay. for like the Oogie Boogie Bash, I didn't get those tickets
Oh, damn.
because it was sold out, and you have to buy them like way in advance. But the resellers a month ago, just for that
Damn,
little
so
party,
there's even resellers just for
Yes.
a party ticket?
for that party, a month ago they were like at $500. And then, so I checked it the week of. I was like, let me see. Somebody wants to get rid of them. No, they were like at $800-900.
Damn.
And I was like, bro, no.
Just to dance with the Oogie Boogie?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not down for that. I'm not down for that.
I'd be so tired, dude. Just the thought of going to Disneyland is just tiring.
Which Disneyland you go to?
Disneyland. Cali. Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah. Over there in Orlando, it's
Disney World.
Disney
Yeah.
World.
Disney World, see, worldwide. But going back, I wanted to know a little bit more details about how this whole 104.3 started, because you started right off the bat, right? Like once it went on air and everything.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts, especially when you came to El Paso? I mean, like you said, you'd only pass by. What were your first thoughts? Maybe like your first week or your first month here, like, you know, watching all these toxicas and toxicos and all these Edgars walking around.
Check this out. So before I actually moved, they flew me out here. They're like, here, look, spend the weekend in El Paso. They put me up at the Radisson right there by the airport. And then they already had one person hired. And they were already talking to Johnny about hiring and all that. So then at that point, I went to Speaking Rock. They showed me around the city, and they're like,
They took you to Speaking Rock?
well, because that's where Johnny was mixing.
Oh, that's right.
They're like, look, this is going to be our night guy, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, all right, cool. And it's like, can you do it? Can you do this city? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, of course I can.
But you know what sucks, man? And I was thinking about it. You left when the Spurs were the shit, dude.
Damn.
He left.
Parker,
I'm a Spurs
Ginobili.
fan, man. Yeah, and he left. I don't know if I would have left, dude.
Duncan?
Yeah, with Pop being on there and they're on their prime, dude.
Whew.
I bet you missed out.
Catch any games?
I did. No, I still catch games. I always have to go to a game. Like whenever I go to San Antonio and they're in season,
Hit up a
I
game.
have to go
It's
hit
a
up a
must.
game. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
What side of town did you live by?
I started off in the south side,
Okay.
and then my dad got a promotion at work, so then we moved to the
South
north
side was dangerous, dude.
Yeah.
It scared me all
Like
the
if
time.
if I would have graduated from high school there in the south side, I would have gone to South San.
Okay.
And then I graduated from Clark.
I used to live out there by medical.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like Arabs out there and
Yeah.
like people from India, and they were awesome, dude. They were
Yeah.
awesome. Our apartment ended up catching fire, right?
No way.
I lost everything, me and my buddy. And through that whole like week that we were there was like several people that owned like grocery stores and
Yeah.
restaurants, man. They knew us because they saw us and the news was there, and every day they'd come to us and like bring us food, or
That's
they'd tell us, they'll bring us
Yeah.
like toilet paper and shit like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, dude, man.
It's like here's when you eat and here's after. So you
You might need this after. And they're like, yeah, if you guys need groceries, go. And I remember we were like, dude, let's just go buy like some cheap stuff, cereal, some milk, let's not take advantage. But bro, I couldn't find any milk. It was like goat milk, and like they had all this shit that I was like, what the fuck are we buying? But I love San Antonio, man. I miss San Antonio.
Yeah.
But
I do have a question though, because
Yeah.
I mean it's predominantly always like Hispanic people, right, in San
Mhm.
Antonio. But I know that the culture is different. Like even though they're Hispanic, and in El Paso it's a little different. Like what color would be the menudo when you would eat out there, the pozole?
It's a lot more whitewashed. Let
Yes.
me tell you, it's a lot more whitewashed. Now, let me go to a whole story.
It's all white.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it was white.
But let me tell you a story. This is, I mean, it's kind of sad because it's our own people. All right. Over there, I was called a mojao
What?
because I spoke Spanish. And the thing is, it's like, well, dude, how am I supposed to talk to my mom?
yeah. Sorry,
You know?
Mom.
Sorry, mom, I can't talk to you because
Catch up, we're in America.
Inglés sin barreras, Mom.
So I was called a mojao, and I didn't even want to talk Spanish when I was over there. And then I was over here in ESL. English as a second language. So then when my dad moved us and we went to the north side, that one, it's predominantly white. I was like, the hell with this. If my own people are calling me wetbag and all that, mojao, I was like, I am not even speaking a lick of Spanish.
Damn.
And then a kid from like El Salvador comes over and they're like, does anybody here speak Spanish? I'm like,
He's like, damn, they're setting me up right now.
they're like,
Estás
please,
pendejo."
somebody, we need to be able to talk to him. I'm like, fuck no.
I'm not a mojado.
To the teacher.
So you didn't say anything?
"Pendejo."
Well, I ended up saying it. And then, but I was praised. Like everybody's like, oh my gosh, you speak Spanish and English? And I was like,
You speak another language?
And I could read it and write it. They're like, what? That's amazing.
And they clap for you?
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
And I was like, how is it that my own people, other Mexicans, are over here calling me a mojao, wetback, and all that, and then a whole different race is praising me for speaking
Your language.
Both languages.
my language.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because I mean it's always people can be racist in their own culture, right?
Yes.
Especially with us, like since
Yeah.
we're Mexican American, if we go to Mexico, we're not Mexican enough.
Yeah.
But then here we're too Mexican. We're
Yeah.
not American enough. So it's
Yeah.
kind of weird. We have to balance it out, which is pretty crazy.
That's
Yeah.
why I tell people I'm black, dude. They believe me.
You know what's funny is that a lot of people that didn't know who I was and all that, some of them thought that I was black just by
of you.
listening to me on the radio. And it's like, oh no.
I thought you were
they would
white.
think I'm Puerto Rican or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I guess
Damn,
just
that's
like now I'm pocho. It's like, go figure. I'm called I was called a fucking wetbag, and now I can't even speak either language properly.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts on like once you met Johnny Cage and Javi and hanging out with them for the first time?
Dope ass people.
Yeah.
Like when I first moved over here, I mean, I knew a couple people that were here because they came with me from the station that I was at. But with that, like, Johnny invited me to his grandma and grandpa's house to go watch the Super Bowl.
That's what's up.
So it's like very welcoming,
Right.
So it's
Straight
like,
cook la carne asada right away.
yeah, like
Yeah.
right away. Like
That's
as soon
what's
as I
up.
moved in, it's like already
That's
the
a brother.
carne asada,
Johnny Cage
you know?
brought him home, and then he's like, "Grandma, Grandpa, Daddy, I found my dad."
And then
hilarious.
even with that, like he's the one that introduced me to my friends and stuff because it's like he would use me because.
He would use me.
No, he would because and he knows it. Like we joke about it all the time because he would say, "Hey, come on over, let's go party at Speaking Rock or let's go to the Studio 69." But it's because at that time he would have to carry all the crates of records.
Yeah.
So then it's like, all right,
Can you
I
help
guess
me?
I'll just-
Pinche Cage.
Hey, you know what? But I was all for it. You know.
It was like the
Yeah.
rookie having to carry everybody's
Yeah.
like stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because I'd been also trying to get Javi on for a while, and I forgot what you guys were talking about something live, and I said, "Hey Javi, come over to our show and talk about it." And he said something like, "No, man, I heard that you guys only interview people with low credit scores." or some shit like that.
wait.
And I was like, yeah, and you have to be a 3-time felon. And I was like, are you down or what? And then he just never answered. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Javi.
He only has 2 felonies.
Javi.
Yeah. He's like, he only has 2 felonies, man. Let me get one more.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, the credit, he's there, but
Pero no,
I'm playing. I don't know his credit score.
It's like I wouldn't even lend him $1. Like, fuck.
That's hilarious. 20 years old, man. 20 years doing this.
And you're working with the same 2 people.
Yeah, I'm working with the same 2 people, man. I'm sorry about that.
That's definitely, we would consider that a cult, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Family, man.
I have a question on that.
Yeah.
From here on to 2025, like, what do you see yourself with 104.3? Will Paso still have your voice and your style around, or
Probably not on the air anymore.
Oh, I was about to throw the boo. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, probably not on the air, but still there in
Involved,
some aspect. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
He'll be on the streets, though, representing.
Yeah, always
For sure.
Always,
Passing out popcorn
Yeah.
and shit.
And it's crazy too because I would hear your voice on the radio and like same thing. Like I didn't really think you were Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Until I saw you at where were we at? La Catedral.
La Catedral?
Oh
We
yeah.
saw you
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
and I
the
was
day that you guys
he's
were
"That's
just
Dario."
giving
I was
out
like,
shots.
"Who?" He's like,
Bro.
Dario. I was like, the one from the radio. I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, then when they give us
Yeah,
shots.
that day, it made me think that day because that day we had interviewed Johnny Cage the day before, right?
Yeah.
We had interviewed him the day before. And I was thinking, I saw you guys go in, and then you guys started giving out shots to all the women only.
And then he got in line.
And I got in line, but also at the same time, I was like, dude, I'm going to be having to take my girl, my wife, anywhere Johnny Cage is just to save some money, dude. Y'all were giving shots out of
Left
dude.
and right.
Yeah, that was a
You know, it's pretty
day.
crazy that when you guys ask like any girl that wants a shot, come up, and all the girls went. And then after you guys like, well, if you want a shot, come up, and not that many guys went up because they're like, nah, I'm not gonna take a shot from somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
And then they see one guy go up there, y animo the way, yeah.
And also Johnny makes it awkward. He's like, just don't make eye contact with me.
Oh man, Johnny Cage
He holds your
too.
chin up.
Right?
He I think he wanted to kind of like embarrass me because I went up there and I was like, hey man, for content, for like a little reel, is it cool if I pretend to be DJing? And then he's all like, yeah, go ahead, right? And then so I start going like that and shit. And then I turn around and he's sitting down, like he's just letting it go.
Yeah.
And then the thing just starts repeating the same shit over and over. Oh, it's like everybody put your hands up. Everybody put your hands up. And it just kept doing that. And I was like, what the fuck do I do? And shit. People were like,
You see Johnny just like,
yeah, dude,
laughing.
shit was crazy. And he just laughed and shit. And then he went. And that was the sickest drop ever, though, if you think about it. I was like, yeah,
The
dude, this shit.
anticipation.
Yeah, the
right?
I thought it
anticipation.
was funny though. He was throwing like a horse sound in there. That shit was hilarious. I was like, what the fuck?
That was funny. Also, I just remembered, speaking of music, you were just recently also on a music video with Crystal Poppin.
Yes.
Míralo, dude. Te digo, this guy's everywhere. I told him earlier, man, I want to be like Dario when I grow up. But how did that go, man? How did that come about? Or did you have to like go in there and be like, hey, give me a spot?
No,
Like,
no. Well, she just hit me up on Instagram and she's like, hey, I'm shooting a video. Want to be part of it? I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? And then after I was like, so what do I have to wear?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she's like, just wear a long white tee, some black pants or khakis, whatever.
He looks straight out of Chuco Town, dude.
But the thing is, I was like, damn, I don't have a long white tee. I was like, I have a regular like white tee like that goes underneath.
He has a
and
muscle
stuff.
shirt.
Yeah. I was like, I have that.
Una cobija, güey. Se pone una cobija.
I went and I bought me a cobija so I could have a long sleeve shirt. Oh, sí.
But that's cool. Yeah, I saw that and I thought that was that's a good idea because I've always told myself like eventually once our name goes out there, I wanna try and be in as many like music videos as possible, like as an extra or something, and maybe even like have some type of record of being in like the most music videos. That's something for me that I'd want to do. You should see me in the back, with a bandana and shit, But that's cool. What did you like about that? There's a lot of people, a lot of should I say intimidating people out there? No.
Well, I mean,
He checked for his wallet. He was checking for his wallet like every 5 minutes.
we looked intimidating. That was, the purpose of it. But like, even the owner of Real Axe was there. He was one of the other cholos, I would say. So yeah, I mean, it's just playing the part.
Playing the part, man. Well, you played it very well,
I played the
dude.
part. I had to stab some dude. It's all for the video,
Oh
though.
shit!
She got him all 40.
Did you wear like long socks?
No.
Nobody sock checked you and shit?
No, nobody sock checked me. I was like, I had to walk down the way.
Where'd you guys record this?
Right there at the park. Oh my gosh.
The park right there under the bridge.
This is the
right?
Lincoln Park.
Yeah, Lincoln Park.
With all the cars and everything, right?
Yeah.
Lincoln Park. Rest in peace, man.
I love Lincoln Park,
Yeah.
man. They have like the wall ball and the basketball there, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Criminals too. Hey, I wanted to also talk about where were we? We were at the beer fest, right? Where there was a Sale Limon going on at the same time.
Oh god.
Johnny Cage ended up falling off stage, but then when we were talking about it with him, he's like, "Well, y'all don't know, Dario fell too," and he showed us the video, man. And
he put you on blast. He's like, "I didn't just fall. Dario did too. Here, check it out."
Yeah, check it out, dude. We stopped the whole show just from the shows. But what happened, bro? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
He's recovering. Went to rehab. Went to rehab.
No, the funny thing is, because like I was introducing, oh my gosh, Sonora Dinamita.
Mm-hmm.
So it was me and Charlie Clark up there. So we're up there, blah 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 blah, and it's like now Sonora Dinamita, and I'm walking away, and there was a cord on the floor.
Damn.
Taken out by the cord.
Timber.
Yep.
Douche. When I saw that, dude, it looked like it hurt. It looked like it hurt. When Johnny
Yeah.
Cage fell, I started laughing because because
But you
with
see,
Johnny
this is
Cage,
worse.
well, with Johnny Cage, you get to see his whole body in the air.
Yeah.
And he looked so small when he jumped off. Like I was like, damn, pobrecito.
Didn't you say that people were like, puro pinche padre?
But see, like, he was on the stage and he fell to the ground.
Yeah.
Like I was on the stage and I just fell on the stage.
Oh.
But like mine, it sounded like it was wrestling.
Damn.
Like,
So it was 0 and 2. The stage beat you guys.
yeah.
That's funny. How did you get that name, Delicious One?
When I was working in San
Delicioso.
Antonio, they were trying to figure out a name. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna call you Double XL." No, we're calling you Double XL, extra large, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was working a club event, and then I was dancing there with 4 girls at the same time, one in the front, back, side.
Yeah, triple horn.
Oh,
So
shit.
they're like, "Nah, we're calling you Delicious."
El delicioso.
Should write a book,
So
bro.
yeah. So that's how that started. That's how it got stuck. Now what's
It's
funny?
like a ritual, dude, right? You had to get like 4 girls around him and dance, you know? Like,
right? And nothing's changed. No.
it was still the same 20 years later.
No, but what's funny is that when I moved to El Paso,
Right.
and because I moved over here and they had launched 104 already, but we weren't on the air yet. So we were here for a whole year before we actually launched it. So they told me that I was gonna have to get rid of the name Delicious.
What? Why?
They're like, it sounds kind of gay. That's
What?
That's what our consultant had told us at that time. He's
I
like,
mean, maybe it's too sexual or something,
Yeah,
but
they're
I don't
like,
know
yeah,
about
looking into it,
gay.
no. I
So
wouldn't say that.
at that point, they're like, it just sounds too gay. I think you're gonna have to change your name. And I was
Yeah.
like, I pulled a good old, what is it, Brett the Hitman Hart, and I was like, I was the delicious one before 104.3 Hit FM.
Oh, we
I'm
did.
gonna be the delicious one while I'm at Hit FM, and I'm gonna be the delicious one after Hit FM.
Takes a big bite of popcorn. Hell yeah, give him a round of applause, dude. Sometimes you just gotta stand up
gotta let
for
'em
what you
know.
believe in,
This
man.
This fool busted a whole WW script on him.
Yeah, he did. And then you hear Johnny Cage in the back.
That's so
That
crazy.
is
I can't believe
fucking-
they actually said that. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what year was this?
That's
'Cause-
20 years ago, dude.
20 years ago, yeah,
Yeah.
2003.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's believable. It's
That was
crazy
you
how much
today.
has
You'd be
changed.
canceled.
Yeah.
It's like you'd be canceled
I mean, the consultant doesn't work with us no more. So.
Yeah.
for good reasons. It's like for good reasons.
Yeah.
But 20 years already, right?
Yeah.
How different or how much? What's the biggest like difference that you see? Excuse me, that's happened throughout this whole time.
Like
They're at 104.
the evolution and stuff like that.
Well, the music changes every year. Sometimes we sound like a country station.
Hard
Sometimes we sound like a hip hop station. Sometimes it's
pop.
teeny pop music. Sometimes it sounds like it's a house station.
That's why I love
That's
104.3.
It's because that's the wave, and you have to ride the wave. You know, if you don't
You guys
adapt,
are following
you're
the
gonna die.
the trending
Yeah.
music.
You've always been known like
Yeah.
because you have 104.2 and it's hip hop and R&B, but then
Yeah.
you switch it back and you have like you said you have your pop and then your Mexican Latin rock and then you have your EDM and your hip hop.
Yeah, we talked to Johnny Cage about it, man, and I'm sure you probably feel like that where, you know, it's hard to try and play your music or what you like, just because like how you said you're in a radio and obviously there's, you know, thousands of people listening at a time, so you have to pick something that's trending, something that most people have heard, mainstream. But do you ever get to a point where you're like, dude, Yahweh, or, you know, like,
of course,
play this shit instead, you know, and Cage, you're fired, you know.
No. I mean, he gives me headaches all the damn time, so I always think that in my head anyway. Johnny
Cage is a diva, huh? He's like some type of like DJ diva.
Yeah, but I love the guy.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to Johnny Cage, man.
But we're about to get to our halfway point.
Yeah. Before we get to our halfway point, man, can you tell everybody watching and listening right now where they could find you on all your socials?
Yeah, my handle's at Delicious1 Dario on Instagram, Twitter. You could even find it, like, if you type that in on Facebook, it'll come out. But my name shows up as Dario Rodriguez on that.
My man.
El delicioso. I like saying it in Spanish. You know, it has like a little kick to it.
Delicioso. All right, guys. Well, all that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break. When we come back, we got 5 random questions with our boy Dario. Actually, we got Damn Daniel questions.
Hey.
We got some trending topics. We got some more questions to ask our boy Dario. Guys, please make sure you guys are following, subscribing, liking, all that good stuff. If you guys see popcorn, please make sure to send some to our boy Dario. And you guys will be right back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Episode number 10. Sheesh.
I don't know why when you did the clap, it sounded like Coming to America.
Oh, yeah.
Bathers!
No, actually, it's because I do the editing, so because I have 2 different cameras, just to match the sound and stuff like that. But
I thought it was funny when you said it. Coming to America, it just reminds me when he's out on the balcony, he's yelling at people like, "Hey, fuck you!" He's like, "Yes, fuck you too."
That's hilarious. But one more time, Dario, thanks so much, man, for giving us your time here. It's been a lot of fun. Time's going by very quick. You told me that we were inviting you to go watch a comedy show right now. You turned us down. You said that you didn't want to hang out with us outside of the studio.
No.
But that's cool. And then you said, I got
priorities.
I got a bendición at home.
A little.
My dog.
Hey, you're right.
My bendi. That's my bendy. Like, I gotta
My
take
bendy.
care of him.
My bendición?
My bendición.
That's cute. I'll give you that one.
You know what? He cares for his dog, man.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a Basset Hound.
Okay.
Male or female?
Right.
Boy.
Yeah,
Is he a puppy or?
No, he's 2 years old already.
Oh yeah, he can hold it.
He can hold it.
He's at that age.
Like, I mean, I've been at work all day, you know. So like during the week, I try not to go out.
Yeah.
No, I get you because
Oh shit, it's Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, because I have my dog too, and like I treat him the same way. You know, like every time somebody invites me somewhere, like but gotta go home and feed him, take him out, play with him for a little bit, and then like
I know how you feel. All these guys are my dogs.
Yeah, I got my Wow. And I got his like monthly subscription for BarkBox, bro. His toys came in today.
Damn,
that's good, man.
You guys are whole into puppies, huh?
Yeah.
I respect it, bro.
Yeah, that's
I was
good,
in
that's
that
good.
whole
You see,
life,
before I got my dog, I would have to say that I got to change out the water to my fish's tank. And people were like, "What?
What?
I gotta feed my cows, guys.
But it's different, huh? Having a dog going
Yeah.
into, because I had a dog and may he rest in peace. But now I don't have a dog, and it's like
It is more freedom."
It's freedom, but sometimes I do want to go back to it. But then at the point, I'm like, when I have my shit ready,
Just wait till you have kids, Wait. Just wait till you have kids.
Yeah, no.
I mean, somebody tells me
like-
like I feel like that with my dog, and like, well, at least you don't have kids. I'm like, yeah, I can put my dog in a kennel. I mean, I'm not so sure if you can do that with a. I mean, you could do it with a kid, but it'd be
They're not
frowned
called
upon.
kennels. What are they
yeah.
called? Those fucking little baskets
The kennel.
Kennel.
Yeah.
for kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bassinet.
A bassinet? No.
No, that's for the babies.
Oh,
No,
okay.
No, you know which ones I'm
they're
talking
just
about,
gates,
right?
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
gates or whatever. But guys, before we continue, real quick, before I forget, man, you guys talks a lot, man. I want to give a big shout out to Angel, owner of Buena Vida CBD over here at Southern Park Mall. It's called what? It's not Southern Park Mall anymore. It's
La Solona.
La Solona Shops or something like that. But guys, go ahead and give them a visit. Try out. They got stuff for you. They got stuff for your pet, for your dogs. Let them know. Get them high. Get them, whatever. But come buy your shirt. Shout out to Angel one more time for letting us record in here, man.
Wait, so they have stuff for dogs?
Yeah, man, they have CBD stuff for dogs. You could look at it.
Stuff. Yeah.
The cashier guy over there. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I got you."
I got what you need.
On deck.
Yeah. On
Big dogs,
deck.
little dogs, tiny dogs.
On deck. All right. So we were talking about popcorn here. Shout out also to our sponsor and our friend here, Chewy, for bringing in these snacks from Dude Cheese. We just recently, just recently we did a giveaway. We had our boy Chewy.
No, it's 'cause I was gonna let you guys know. If you guys didn't know, these are not available in the United States. These are only in Mexico, and I was letting
International only, boy. Special
Are
orders.
they illegal then?
No, if you guys want to place your order, go ahead and DM Dulces. But Dario, did you ahead and try those?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm almost.
Yeah,
finished.
It's crazy how they're not in the sticks no more. They're just chopped in pieces.
I like them better in the sticks.
You can make a taco.
You know what they're meant for? Actually?
Dogs?
They're actually meant for when Mexico does the red beers with all the things on top. Yeah, the peanuts and those are supposed to be on top.
Oh,
those are that party mix, but people just
They're like Cuban cigars of squinkles.
Right.
You can't get them in the U.S.
exactly.
Yeah, shout out one more
good.
time. Shout out to Dude Cheese. Like I was gonna say before, our boy Chewy interrupted me. We gave we gave a giveaway not too long ago, a couple of days ago. Our boy Chewy hooked up somebody with what was it, Chewy?
It was
a 4-pack.
It was a 4-pack of elote, a family pack, and we had a post on our page for a couple of days. All you had to do was like it and comment. And Daniela at Danny Day won the prize.
Yeah, so shout out to her.
Shout out.
Thank you guys. We're gonna start giving out some more giveaways. Merch is coming out soon, guys.
There's
We're
a
getting
cowboy jersey on the way too.
Yeah, there's a cowboy. Mira.
Nice.
Damn. Speaking of the Cowboys, guys. Speaking of the Cowboys, there's
Let me do this real quick.
Let's make it spicier, bro. It'll be a custom jersey.
So last week,
You'll see why. You'll see why I did that.
last week we were talking about the Cowboys playing the Chargers. I'm a Chargers fan.
Oh.
Okay.
Born and raised Cowboy and then Charger fan. But
Why?
actually, when I was about 15 years old,
Calm down.
I was at a UTEP game and I was with my stepdad, and I remember I saw a team score a touchdown, and for some reason I thought of asking my stepdad because he's a very big sports guy, and I told him, I wonder who's had the most rushing yards in college. And right away he's all like, LaDainian Tomlinson, and it was against UTEP. And I was like, wait, what? So I looked it up, and sure enough, LaDainian Tomlinson had broken the record at that time for the most rushing yards in a game, and it was against UTEP.
No way.
Wow.
Damian Tomlinson.
LaDainian Tomlinson, yeah. And then so I looked up where he ended up, and then I saw that he had gotten drafted by the Chargers. So ever since then, on the weekends, instead of watching the Cowboys, I would look up the Chargers game and stuff like that. And so I became a big fan. They've never won a Super Bowl before, but I was a big Phillip Rivers fan, Antonio Gates. So they're doing good. They always start off good, and then the Cowboys come in and they fuck it up and shit. And that's what happened last week. I said there's a post out there, and I'm sorry I posted it, and I won't take it off because I'm a Chargers fan till I die. But I said, hey, Cowboys fans, there's gonna be another loss coming at you. Be ready. And man, did I get some hate on that? I lost a couple of followers, which is okay. They were all family.
My tia is not gonna talk to me at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she's not. But
because Justin Pervert ain't got it like that.
Whatever.
Justin Queefer?
No, it's because his name is Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
But I say Pervert.
Obviously, the Cowboys ended up winning. They ended up. It was a good game. It was a hell of a good game.
Close. It
was a close game. Are you a Cowboys fan?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a diehard Cowboys fan. Always have been.
Cowboys, Yankees, and of course my
can I hear it?
Spurs.
Can I hear it one time?
What?
This is R.
The what?
Say it. This is R. How do you say it? I can't say
This
it.
is
He doesn't even know how to say it because he's a Rams fan.
No,
That's
well,
why.
I admit it.
They've never said it before.
This isn't our year, bro.
This is our year. It's always our year.
Say it again.
We them boys.
We them boys. This is our year. This is our year.
Let's go Chargers!
Let's go Rams.
No, but I'm a realistic fan.
Right?
Yeah, me too.
We're not gonna do it.
Are you one of those like?
Excuse me?
This is our year.
Excuse me.
We got it?
Flips the table.
Can I ask? Did you write the Cooper Rush train or not?
Yeah, because
Yeah, we're like
That's what we had.
That's what we had.
That's what they were playing,
Like,
man.
Think about it. Okay, I was even on the Dak train.
Last year or this year?
No,
Since he got on.
When he got on,
Oh, when
and
he
the
got
thing
on board?
is, who was in his ear? Tony Romo was in his ear because he
Romo.
was on the injured list. That's when he was doing badass. That's when everybody thought this is our Lord and Savior now.
If I'm correct, he took you not to the playoffs, but super close to the end,
yes.
right?
And he was off the bench.
And yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's
it's
when-
like, that's where it's like, yes, like this dude is the Lord and Savior right now.
And I honestly, I believe that's when Cooper Rush was his time to shine, and it was Prescott's time to leave.
Yeah.
No.
No.
And why?
I don't know, but
why
the
not?
Chargers are the shit, dude. Shout out
I
to
wanna
Chargers
see
one more
why not.
time. I know they're watching.
No, well, like he said,
yeah.
I think it's like kind of like poetic how like we had Drew Bledsoe,
Yeah.
and then he got hurt, and then Tony Romo stepped in,
That's
Yeah.
right,
and then
Drew
he did it
Bledsoe.
great, and then
He didn't
Romo-
do nothing,
and then-
guys.
Dude,
no, he was
Romo
good.
did
He
a
was
bu-
good.
No, he
But-
just became a fan favorite.
Another thing is he didn't have a team.
Yeah, he didn't have anybody to throw it to.
He just dated Jessica Simpson.
Like right now, Dak has a team, but he sucks.
Valiendo verga, overthrows
Hard.
all the time.
Hard, bro.
He's not consistent.
No, he's
CeeDee
not.
Lamb is fire, bro. Yeah, have him on.
Yeah, he's not consistent. That's what we were talking about. While I was watching like some sports analysts, and they're saying that the Cowboys, great defense, great special teams, but we don't have an offense that consistently scores.
Yeah.
Like when we get into the red zone, last year was like 70%. This year, it's like 30%.
But then also like, not this past game, but the game beforehand where we got our asses handed to us by the 49ers. Okay, but what about the defense? The defense sucked at that game.
Yeah.
No, well, not that they sucked. Is that they didn't get a rest. They were on the field
Yeah.
the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can only stop people so much. You know, it's a numbers game. If I'm on the field the whole time,
You're going to get tired.
you're gonna get tired, and I'm gonna
You're
score.
worn
on you.
out, yeah.
I love talking football and shit, but then it gets to a point where like I start thinking like, what the fuck am I talking about? Wait, like if I'm a coach and I know this shit's like they're doing it wrong, dude.
Hire me.
No.
Hire me. I'll get us there. Yes, I'll
And
get
then
us
you
there.
hear people arguing like, no, bro, you should have fucking ran it instead of passed it. And it's like some
What
fucking.
did you hear about that coach? I forgot what college, but he was responding to a student sending them emails. Like a student said, "Hey, if you asked me, I would have ran the QB sneak." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and they started going back and forth. Like this guy's having a
No
conversation
way.
with them, bro.
with
it
the
was
coach?
damn
That's hilarious. That is
Wow.
fucking hilarious. So, how do you
Actually-
think your final stats for the Cowboys? What do you think they're going to end up as?
super.
Just playing.
You know what? I think we might win one game in the playoffs.
So you guys think
And
you
that's
guys will
it.
make it to the playoffs and then the first round?
First round, we're out.
I don't know, bro. The next two games for you guys look pretty tight, bro.
Who do they got, Chewy? Who do they got?
You guys got my Rams, and then you got the
Rams.
Super Bowl contending Eagles, bro. And that is always a battle.
What,
NFC
that's on the
East is
10th.
always a battle, bro. And I want to go into that, bro. When it comes to the
There's no
Giants,
more
it comes to
undefeated
the
teams, right?
Redskins, and it comes
no
to
more.
to the Eagles.
dude? So
How do you guys prepare, like,
I like
as fans, like, hijo de su madre, like, this is gonna be a good one, or you're one of those like, fuck it, we got it, we're gonna get. Blah, blah, blah.
Just hope for the best.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Have a little carnita asada at the house.
Una carnita
You know,
guasada.
put the, what do you call it? Put the vela.
the vela with Dak on it.
Nah, fuck that. It's just
En San Paulo,
Bro, you know what's crazy? Because like the fan bases they differ from every sport and from every
Religious, bro.
team.
Yeah.
And like the Cowboy fans are rough, but nobody compares to the Philly fans, man.
Yeah.
Like when I went to see the Cowboys, it was in Dallas and it was against the Eagles. It was rough, man. If you're an Eagles like fan, it was rough walking in.
Yeah.
But I saw this
Yeah.
video of like people walking into the Eagles stadium. And I think it was the Chiefs, or I don't know who it was. They were harassing these people as they walked in, like,
No
fuck
way.
you. And then it was like a family and like little kids, like, fuck your kid too. Like,
Damn.
bro, they're out there, bro.
like
Philly
coming to
fans-
America.
Bro, they go hard. It's crazy. Like
Yeah, that
I
is-
would love to go watch a game over there, but I don't want to get stabbed. You know,
Yeah.
like it would be great, but it's just so hostile. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that I went to, a couple years back, I went to go see the Buccaneers against the Dolphins. They're in Tampa. And, you know, Brady was there, and I was in town. Why not go to a professional game? You're already
Yeah.
there.
And you get to see Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
But I went wearing my Cowboys.
Oh, no.
The Cowboys were playing that day.
They
And
ate you?
They ate me
They
up in
just
there in the,
ate you
at
alive?
the stadium.
Did you take it off?
No, hell no. And, like, I was walking down, and then some dude's like, man, you really gonna do us like that? I was like, bro,
Yeah.
you see me? I'm buying stuff. I bought the tickets for the game.
I'm showing love, baby.
I'm showing love.
Yeah, my
outta here.
stepdad wouldn't let me go into the house with my Chargers jersey on.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's like, you better take that shit off.
Ándale, güey.
Damn, all right. But damn,
That
that's
shit at the door.
leave that shit. Speaking of the future, man, I wanted to ask, what does the future look like for you?
For the delicioso.
For the delicioso, do you see yourself doing radio until you retire, or is there some other plan in life that you want to try out, or
what?
I mean, you should be a popcorn maker or popcorn taster, or you should open your own popcorn spot.
Or Redenbacher ain't got shit on you, dog.
Right? No, but you see, I'm lazy. Nah, I don't like. No. But you know what? I actually never thought about that.
You know what?
I've thought about doing like a coffee shop or something because I love coffee.
Yeah.
You know, and even donuts and stuff. But it just having to be there. Mm-hmm. Like, no. The thing is, because it's like I have work, and I'm not gonna leave something that I know for sure is gonna come
Stabled,
in
right.
to where I'm gonna have to be somewhere else, like most of my day.
Yeah.
And then get rid of this. Now, yes, if you put all hands all in and everything, you can make it work. But at the same time, it's like
The fucking Cowboys are playing. Wait, I can't be here. No, I
or
get it.
even with that, it's like, okay, let's say if I'm making donuts and having a coffee shop, and the people don't show up.
Yeah.
Who's gonna make the coffee? Who's gonna make the donuts? Who's gonna show up at 3:00 in the morning to make all of that?
Yeah, it's a big risk.
Like a risk.
part of
It
the
is,
game.
but the
It's
thing
part
is,
of the
like, you
game.
have a crew and they call in. What if the manager calls in, and then what if the bakers call in? So there you are, I'm out because you. What will you have to open?
See, right?
Yeah.
I can see it from
You know,
So
so it's
you
like I'm
already
not
got-
gonna be
yeah.
able to. I'm not gonna be able to do that.
it's the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a risk.
So it's like if I do something, it's gonna have to be something that could work around my hours. You
I know
know.
what
Yeah.
you mean exactly.
And then it's like because yes, I want to go all hands
I
in,
know what he means, bro.
but the thing is,
He's
Like-
taking a shot on making your
you're
money
taking a
or
shot.
not.
Yeah, and then
I
it's
know
like,
he
okay, you know what?
means,
It's
bro.
working. All right, cool. Then I could go ahead and leave the station or
Right.
something. But I'm not gonna just.
I get what I get what you're saying. Like, it's a big risk to do it, but I think that's what
need
I
to
think
do?
that's I think
Part
that's
of
what
the
you need to
game.
do in
Yeah.
order for it. Like, how do they? What was that saying that they said? Danny probably knows this, but
was
it
like,
says something
ready.
like
Life's a risk out of that.
the magic that you're looking for is
Isn't the
in
stuff
the
we don't want to do.
is in the work that you haven't done.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right. So it's pretty much like, hey, if you want something, you got to work for it. But at the same time, it's like, hey, if you're living a life where you're okay, and that's just maybe a dream or something, maybe
Yeah.
I would just wait until I retire
Yeah.
from what I'm doing,
Well, the
like
best-
maybe not at the same time.
Then again, if you think about it, if you wait till you retire,
It could be too late.
it could be too late, or
They
you could
already
be- you're
bought
already
your
tired.
product, or they
Yeah.
did your product.
You could be
or-
tired.
One question that you should ask yourself is, what's one thing you would do for free for the rest of your life?
Fucking nothing, dude.
You know,
Watch movies.
like
Yeah.
if there's something
Chill.
that you love to do for free, then you'd find a way to monetize that. But then it's not really a job. You'd go in
Yeah.
there with full
You know,
force making it
funny
work.
thing is that DJ AM, I don't know, you know who that?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
All right, so DJ AM's mom actually said something like that. She had said that. Well, he had said that she told him, "Look, do something that you love to do and do it for free. Then find an idiot that'll pay you for it."
Hey,
Damn.
Yep.
DJ AM's mom said that?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
look it up.
look it up.
Bro,
Fact check
I forgot
'em.
about
Fact
DJ
check 'em,
AM for a
dude.
minute. When you said that, I was like 2008, 2009, Travis Barker album.
Yeah. Dang.
Well, I think like eventually, whatever happens with what you do, as long as you laugh and
Yeah.
you show that laugh, bro, people are gonna be like, you know what? I'll buy 3 donuts. Make that 4.
But you see, the thing is, even with that, it's like, okay, if I give everything up, and then I open up like this donut shop, and I quit everything with radio and all of that, then I won't be relevant anymore.
Exactly.
Like right now, I'm relevant, but if I lose that, like,
How far?
are people still gonna go and buy my donuts even though I'm not relevant anymore?
Well, then maybe like you should.
That's
'cause
why. That's why I don't want
Right,
to just
right.
completely
You
get
would have
rid
to,
of it.
Yeah, you would have to rebrand yourself or use the gathering or the following that you have into your donut shop.
Into it. Yeah.
Because it won't be the same
It won't.
after, Because if you go independent,
It was never the same.
Yeah.
because everybody
Drake
just turns on, And
Yeah.
they're accustomed to hearing you.
Yeah.
Or the station that they like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should do both. You should find somebody that wants to do donuts and make donuts, and
Well,
then it's just advertise it as a, hey, stop, get yourself a donut, and on the way to work, listen to 104.3.
But being in
Hey, write that down. Write that down.
you wouldn't like to collab with someone? Like,
I wouldn't mind.
for example, like
Dulces?
let's say like dulces, like what I do is
Business.
I sell popcorn,
Business
right? But
meeting.
with like chips, like Mexico. Have you ever been to Mexico?
Yeah, yeah.
And tried the popcorn over there with
Yeah.
chips. So that's what I'm starting over here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, okay, well maybe like I don't know, you like pickles, pickle popcorn, like chamoy popcorn, chocolate popcorn, you know?
Yeah.
And then like you put your face and like you brand it out. I'm just saying not me with me necessarily, but just people here in Chuco, they reach out or something. You know?
Yeah, this is a business meeting, right?
That's why I say it's a business meeting right now.
But like,
Let me give you projections.
Let me tell you something, dude. Let me tell you
Have you
something.
ever
The only
seen-
reason why he got into snacks is because Crystal Poppin. Shout out to that girl.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But
Dario Wanda.
sorry, dude. But no, it's because she came out saying
Wait,
that
está bien bueno,
she likes them big boys.
Yeah.
You know, like I like them big boys, so we could snack together and blah blah blah. And then this dude
cheese was
calls
born.
me and he's all like, "Yo, dude, snacks on
got
snacks.
this.
I got this." So
Snacks are in.
Duchess was born, man. Thanks to
That's
KP,
cool.
dude. Thanks to
Watch
KP.
out.
Nah, but shout out KP. She was pretty cool. We gave her a little bundle of joy, like fucking straight up chamoy candies.
She gave me some. Fuck. No, okay, dude. We
Misa's
we
gonna
went.
take this.
We gave her a little bundle of joy. With
No,
the
listen
sword.
to what happened to him.
We went
Oh.
to Sun City Local Fest.
Yeah.
And
remember that.
Yeah, and she was out there. She showed up at the end, and we were all hanging out, and she was performing on top of her Hummer,
Yeah.
right? And somebody gave her a Hennessy bottle, and my dumbass was like, "Hey, I want some."
He was
So-
first in line again.
Yeah, I was free shots
Before the females.
He pushed some girl out the
Right.
So know how it
So
went. and
I
she's
got
performing.
yeah.
And she's
Shut up,
like
dude.
that.
I got this. So I get up there, dude, and then I'll go like, "Hey, I want some," and then so she kind of like bends over to give me some. But I don't know if I was swerving or the wind was blowing,
Swing.
dude. But like that shit went straight, and it was Hennessy. That shit went straight into my nose, into my eyes, dude. The worst pain I had ever like felt, dude. Like I was just like crying and
everywhere
shit.
but his mouth. Right.
Literally everywhere by my mouth, dude. And I felt like, did I just snort fucking Hennessy, dude? Like I was puking, dude. And my eyes burned for like 2 days and shit. And then I thought about it, like, dude, Crystal Poppin'. She did that to me, dog.
On purpose?
Oh, dude. Fuck yes, dude. Shout out to Crystal Poppin' and Hennessy.
She was bad.
Hey, sponsor, right? But this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna move on towards the end or back end of this pod. We're gonna go ahead and do something that I really like doing with our guests. It's called. We're gonna be asking you some questions. It's called Damn the Daniel. Danny, play some music and let's get this shit going, dude.
Oh my god. I feel it. All right, so I got 4 questions for you. Okay. And
Y'all should have warned me ahead of time.
You were late.
Oh, yeah,
If you would
I
have
was
been here
late.
early, you would have seen the list.
Yeah, true.
So we have a drink in front of you that I made for you, right?
Yes.
I mixed up for you. Maybe put a little extra in there for you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and you have 2 choices.
Okay.
Answer the question, and if you don't want to answer it, you would take a drink.
Okay. Well,
Kevin, can we get that bottle, please? He's gonna take shots. Let's get that bottle, please,
grab
Kevin.
that, Kevin. Por favor.
Yeah. So if you don't want to answer, you go ahead and take a shot. We did that with Johnny. We did it with Giselle, right?
Yeah.
We did it with a
I was
few other
defeated.
guests.
Yeah.
Giselle beat me.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She answered all of them. Johnny missed a few.
Missed a few.
For
There you go, Kevin. Go ahead and fill it up for him a
publicity
little bit.
reasons, his PR said no, not to answer his questions.
His wife.
Let's give him. Let's
There's
give
one
him like
question. That's the only one he answered. I asked him one about his wife. He's like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
answered this one."
give him a little bit more because I feel like he's gonna need to take more than one shot
gosh.
from these questions. There you go, Kevin. Don't kill him, Kevin. Jesus, he's driving.
Yeah,
He's got a dog to go home to, guys.
The dog's waiting for him. Watch out.
Persínate.
Right. All right, guys. Let's get this started, Danny.
All right, so first question. Right? The first question is kind of going back to your coworkers, right? All the DJs and everybody that you work with.
Okay.
I want you to rate them or rank them from best to worst or worst to best. We'll go from the worst
As a
all the way-
DJ.
As a DJ, okay? You have DJ Johnny Cage,
Okay.
DJ Javi, and then Bianca.
Okay.
So let's go with worst first.
The worst, it has to be Johnny. And then Javi and Bianca. I have no problems with Bianca.
Hey.
Like she's the easiest to work with.
Okay. I was actually thinking you weren't gonna answer
We
that
gotta
one.
get Bianca. We gotta get Bianca on here, man. We got
Right.
Johnny. We got Johnny K. We got the worst one on here, dude. What the fuck?
All right, the next question is gonna be back to your career and kind of growing into the, I guess, like in the radio,
Okay.
wherever you're gonna be at. People are always gonna try and give you advice and try to guide you, right?
Mhm.
And we want you to name drop Who gave you the worst advice in your profession?
The worst advice. Holy crap.
Somebody must have told you something, and then you later on you were like, "What the fuck was that guy talking about, dude?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?" That's
You know
crazy.
what? That would have to be JD Gonzalez.
Damn.
JD Gonzalez, actually, his son used to work here in El Paso. His name was JD3. He was on Power on our competition. His dad was the GM of a station in San Antonio. And he actually told me to get out of radio because I don't have what it takes. And he's not looking for somebody like me.
Ooh.
So
Hating
with
ass.
that made me strive to work even harder. So it was like the worst advice, I guess, because he's like, just get out of it.
Right.
But at the same time, it was the best.
Yeah, it was like motivation. It was like
Yeah.
fuel, but hey,
It's like, you
eat
know
your
what?
heart out.
Fuck you.
Hey,
I
look at
request.
him now at the takeover show, motherfucker. Jeez,
No,
give
yeah.
him a round of applause, bro.
You know what's funny is that I
Jesus,
saw him a couple times at different radio conventions, but I've never gone up to tell him, like,
Look at me now.
yeah, well, or just say, hey, look, dude, I'm still in it, even though you told me to get out. And
Maybe in the nicest way, just be like, "Hey, man, I'm glad I never took your advice, but
Yeah.
thank you for that advice because it
Or
pushed me."
just
Yeah.
thank him. Be like, I appreciate your advice. That drove me.
That drove me. Yeah.
Or I mean, his son will probably share it
Damn.
with him.
Yeah,
Once y'all put it up and I share it.
Yeah. He's gonna see it. He's gonna see it for sure. We're gonna make a short clip out of this one, dude, and tag his ass too.
I was trying to be all pure. Like, I was trying to be all nice. You should have took the shot.
Should have taken this shot, but real quick, let me jump in with a quick question. I don't know why I just thought about this. I was asked about this by a very funny comedian, a local comedian. His name is Josh Ryan, and he asked me one time, and I asked it back, but he asked, "Is sex with conjoined twins considered a threesome?"
Damn.
Would you like to answer that, or are you gonna take a shot?
I'll take a shot. 'Cause I don't know if I can.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, no.
He's like, yeah, no, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one, guys.
That one's a rough one. All right, the next question is, again, being a DJ, you have all these different types of events and places to, like, venues. What's one place or venue that you had an event that was the worst place and that you'll never go back to?
We want names and locations and
Yes.
addresses, doggy.
You got to name drop. If not, you can take the
You
shot.
could take the
Sack
shot,
and
and we'll all
cheese.
forget about it.
Sack el chisme. Drop it.
Not a venue. I think, yeah, no, I can't answer that. I'm not gonna. No.
Está loco. That was good. Do we
All
got
right.
some more, Danny?
Yeah, the last one. Last
last
question
one,
is
last
going
one.
to be kind of more if you want to share with us, but we want to know your drunkest story or something that you've never told anybody. So we'll go with what's your drunkest, your wildest,
Craziest drunk
craziest
story, yeah.
drunkest story.
Maybe
Shot.
falling asleep in a restroom in Vegas.
What happened?
I got drunk.
Who found you?
My friends, well, because like we had a suite, and they're like, "Where the fuck is Dario?" Well, okay, rewind.
Yes. Yeah.
First, they call up one of my friends because he's the one that had put the room under his name and everything, and they're like, "Hey, is this guy with you?" Because they found me at the other end of the hotel, asleep in their door. So then they called security. So then security walked me to our suite.
Yeah, to your suite.
And they asked my friend, they're like, "Hey, is he with you?" And he's like, "Fucking Dario, get inside."
It's kind of like when they bring your dog in.
Yeah.
Is this your dog? Like, damn it, Dario, get your ass inside.
So I go inside. We're there still partying or whatever. And then everybody's getting ready to go to bed and everything. And they're like, "Fucking Dario got lost again. Where the fuck is Dario at?" And I'm in the restroom, asleep, laying down in the restroom.
Damn.
And it looked like a dead body. Like they have me recorded and I'm just like that.
Fucking popcorn everywhere.
Popcorn everywhere. Like the chalk outline.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then to make it worse, we go downstairs the next day, and then security comes up and they're like, Dario, how we doing today? And I'm like,
Who the fuck are you?
Yes, wait, kid.
yeah. And I'm like, who are you? And he's like, I took you to your room last night. And I was like, oh my God.
He gives you a hug. He's like, thanks for those inspirational words yesterday, man.
You changed my life.
So yeah, I think that would have to be my drunkest one, because it's like waking up in the middle at somebody else's room at their door and having security walk me over there.
Kind of reminds me of, what's that called where all those friends go to Vegas?
Hangover?
The Hangover,
Yeah.
and they wake up and they're in the restroom on the floor all over the place. But
There's a tiger in the bathroom, but
Yeah.
instead of a tiger, it's Dario.
It's all beached whale.
I think it'd be cool to fucking party with Dario, man. We got to try that shit out sometime. To see where
down.
life takes us, dude. See
Yeah, right?
see what door we fucking wake up in
You
front
know,
of.
aguanta más.
You never know. It might be
Yeah,
yours.
one
You
time.
never know. It might be your door.
All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into our last segment. I like to talk about trending topics. You know, we live in El Paso and a lot of shit happens, and a lot of the time we find out through FitFam.
Yes.
I said in the last episode, I love FitFam for all the posts that they do. They've been around for a little while now. But all that being said, what do you think about FitFam? What are your thoughts on FitFam?
I love it. I mean, we get some of the news there first before we get it on the actual news stations.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, so it's like everybody submits their stuff, and
What I like about it
brilliant.
as well is you could get the news, like important news that you need to see, and you get it fast. But it's not just news, right? You get
No,
like the
no.
pendejadas that it's going
the
on around the
pendejadas,
cities.
And you even
and-
get some positive stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what was it today? They posted about this girl from Hanks that she just became like the. She just won some award or something like that. And it's like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Or
bring
you
out
wouldn't
like
hear
the
about that.
the positiveness in our community, and I love it, man. And
Yeah.
I brought up FitFam because every time we do our trending topics, our local trending topics, we like to go through FitFam.
Don't ask me for this past weekend because I wasn't up to date on everything. So.
No. Well, that's why we're here, and our boy Chewy over here, he's gonna take over, and he's gonna give us 3 trending topics that happen, and I think he found them here on FitFam. So Chewy, take it away. Press that green button there, Danny, please.
Where the hell did you get this music?
We made it,
I
dude.
made it, bro. Our composer's right there.
Johnny Cage made it, dude. We got it off his fucking.
Watch, listen, there's gonna be a horse sound right now. in a little
It's
bit.
USB, dude.
Y'all pay $50 for that?
Refund that shit, cause
Oh shit, we paid 100 actually.
He said it was a homie discount.
they got way.
Shit. All right, Chewy, take it away.
Anyways, fucking back to it. There's a beautiful story out here, bro. A local 10-year-old Alec, he has been suffering from various medical ailments since he was 4, and after exhausting flights from here and back to Dallas, the team of Southwest Airlines have been taking care of him and been showing some mad love.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw this post, and I have kids myself, so I could just imagine if your kid has a certain condition where you're constantly having to go to the hospital or go to doctor's appointments, and especially if you're traveling, right? So for Southwest Airlines to do this, and I've seen it, they had probably like a whole plane for him at one point.
Oh yeah.
But even the airline attendants made videos with him and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, like the dance. I think I saw that they were like dancing.
Yeah,
with
they were-
him and stuff.
they were
That's
dancing.
awesome. That's
And
really
and
cool.
That's cool because they help him cope with his mental.
Yeah.
we don't know
state.
what the hell
Yeah.
he's going through mentally, bro. He's a 10-year-old kid
Yeah.
battling a life disease. Like, shout out, bro. Like, shout out Southwest Airlines, all the attendants, all
Definitely.
the stewardess, if you say it, stewardess. So I want to give
Flight
them a shout out.
attendants.
Yeah, give him a round of applause, man. Yeah, man. Free flight tickets for life. Let me know. All right, Tree. What's the next one we got here?
Hanks High School's volleyball player. There's been a female of the month going on this year, and her name
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
yeah. So her name's Justine Loza, and we want to give her a shout out. 'Cause she's been recognized as the F5 Female Athlete of the Month for being a standout member of the varsity volleyball team and standout student in the classroom as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty
Hell
cool,
yeah.
though.
Hell yeah! Shout out, man. I love when you hear these athletes, because you never know where these athletes are gonna are gonna end up when it comes to schools and kids, doing athletics and stuff like that. I did athletics throughout my whole high school, and I ended up getting injured, so I never finished doing all that.
Really?
But I think it's very important for people to pay attention to these kids that are actually doing very good in sports, because, man, all these kids give their best, right? Whatever sport it is. And a lot of kids in other situations, they don't have that opportunity to do that.
And the fact that even her schooling is doing really good, like that's awesome.
Yeah,
because sometimes you forget, it's like you're just taking care of your sports, but you're forgetting about the classroom.
Right, right. And that was hard. I mean, and I could attend to that because I had trouble trying to keep up with both. I had practice, and then having to deal with school and all the girlfriends and shit, and and the drugs and shit, and dude, this shit got crazy. But shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. Hopefully,
that reminds me of college, bro. I had to cancel one of my classes because it was too early. It was at 11.
Damn. Se mamón. Se mamón.
That's why he's like, I can't be a teacher, bro.
Fuck them kids. Fuck kids, bro.
Ni de pedo.
Shit.
Next story.
Yeah, actually, Chewy, if you could find this, there's I wanted to ask you about this. Sorry to interrupt you, but there's some new developments happening over in Solon Park. They're coming up with a new, I guess, a big old building where they're gonna have shows and stuff like that. There's a new Cinemark thing.
Yeah, actually, that was my next topic, bro. El Paso.
My bad, Wayne.
Motherfucker.
My man do his thing.
All right. Shit.
So here in Solon Park, there's been construction started for an independent nation complex, meaning that there will be a 4,000-seat amphitheater.
That's cool.
A nightlife venue and a big cannabis superstore.
Hey!
Featured by January of 2025. Wow. So that being said, Chihuahua is right next door with Mexico, with Juarez. So all them people coming down from Albuquerque. So we're like right in the middle finally, bro. Like
definitely.
Finally. And that with that, Cinemark is also to operate Tinseltown, and they're gonna renovate it with a theater of 315 other things around the country.
So
with their
they're
brand.
renovating Tinseltown.
Yeah, they're gonna renovate it.
I thought they were gonna put it over there by the Amazon fulfillment center. They're gonna put a new one. Oh, I guess not.
Well, it looks like it's in Horizon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says they're gonna renovate it with a laser tag arena, a bowling complex,
wow.
an arcade venue, and a rock climbing climbing center as well.
That's badass.
It's pretty crazy because where are we ranked as far as like the biggest city?
We're like top 20, dude.
Yeah, we're
like in the
there.
20.
The
Yeah.
United States. That's insane.
How many cities are in the United States, and for us to be fucking the 20th most populated place? And that's like, I'm sure that's not accurate. All the people that are not documented that are here as well. We have a lot of people that live here.
The thing is also with that, I mean, we're El Paso, so they just pass through El Paso. Yeah. Like they cross over and
they pass by, drop money, and leave.
They probably counted me like 5 times, way, just because I'm everywhere. It's like 1, 2.
It's like, damn, everybody's wearing a red bandana,
right?
Yeah, it's like, what the hell's going on? But do we have any more, Chewy, or what's going on here?
No, that's on the back end of the positive side of FitFam. I don't want to get on the negative on this.
No, give us one negative, man, because there's always some shit here going on, and people need to know, man. People need to know what happened. I know there's been some crazy car accidents.
Well,
before you say that, anything, I wanna talk to FitFam a little bit. FitFam, I know you guys are watching. I know you guys are listening. I know you guys like our stuff every now and then.
Get tagged on the comments.
But let me talk to you about some sponsorships. Let me talk to you about being an ambassador for FitFam. I was just because the other day I was thinking about like, man, how can we get involved with FitFam, right? I love FitFam just because it's kind of like us, man. We like to promote and interview notable people from El Paso or people that have great stories. It's just to show everybody else in El Paso that, hey, we got amazing people here in our city. But also, there's news and stuff. And I thought, like, what if we were like ambassadors for them, right? Or we were, sponsored by them. And all I could picture is myself is us setting up a table and shit right next to a car crash. Because that's all that happens all the time. And like shit, we're the news anchors for news for FitFam.
The fish from Bikini Bottom. Breaking news.
Yeah. Breaking news, guys. Another one.
But because, think about it. You don't see the face for FitFam, so you could...
Yeah.
Do the live stuff.
I love how they remain unanimous and shit like that. I've reached out. We've reached out for years now to try and get somebody out, but we always get like a letter from the FBI, like, don't ever message them again. You know?
We know who you are.
Right?
You want to get hired for the No Sea Mamon?
Yeah, let's go.
The No Sea Mamon breaking news. But other than that, back to it. There's a very devastating news this weekend. There is a crash involved on Loop 375, where it was unknown for a couple of hours what was going on until Iron Medic showed up and all lanes were closed. It turns out to be there is a deadly crash involving four members on there.
Dang.
Yeah, from what I heard, there was a vehicle that was stalled or something like that, and then another vehicle had stopped or slowed down to help, and then a third vehicle driven by a Ford Bliss soldier was high speed, ended up crashing against that car, and they killed 3 people. A guy in his early 30s, a girl in her late 20s, and a 10-year-old.
But that's so dangerous. Like, there's this TV show out there, like, of like, you know how news stations they like play
Live
videos?
PD.
Mm-hmm.
No, what's not live PD? It's regular people. It's their business. Like they'll go around listening to like radios. Like there's a fire or crash or anything like that.
Yeah.
They'll drive there and be the first ones on scene and record, and then sell that footage to the news stations.
Oh, wow.
So that's a job. That's what they do. That. There's a movie like with Jake Gyllenhaal. He does all that
Yeah,
stuff.
like Night Stalker.
Night Stalker or Nightcrawler, something like that. And I watched this show, and this guy, he was going. There was like a fire and then a drowning.
Wait, so you can make money off?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
It's like paparazzi. It's like paparazzi. You're the first one to take the picture. You give it to the news.
And if
Hey,
they like your footage, they'll bid, and whoever's the highest or whichever.
Peter Parker. Ever heard of Peter Parker?
Peter Parker, and then you never seen Ninja Turtles? Ninja Turtles, the girl does that. She writes out everything on a paper, and then she
Yeah.
goes and
Yeah, no, and so it's just crazy because like they'll record, and I think it's just insane because this guy, he showed up and he's like, he had to go through 2 like spots, and then he's like, well, I didn't make any videos, they didn't drown, and then out of nowhere he hears about a stalled car in the freeway. He's like, maybe I'll go, maybe something will happen, and he parks and he starts recording, and then the car stalled in the middle of the freeway. A couple cars starts to move out the way.
I remember this.
And then
now.
the car turns off. It's
No
the middle of the
lights.
night, no lights, and then ended up boom, a big crash. It's like so it happens a lot, which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
You gotta wrap
it's
up.
crazy, man. It's El Paso. People say that El Paso is getting crazier and crazier. Our population is growing, but not just that, but the way that our news travels is so much faster. Back 20 years ago, you wouldn't have been hearing of all these crashes.
No.
Unless it came out in the news, and the news is not going to go out to every single crash that happens here in El Paso. So that's why it seems like you look and there's like, oh, there's a crash here, and then, oh, there's a crash there. And it is picking up. There is more violence here. There is more shit going down.
And as there's more people coming into town,
big city,
you know,
big problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As there's more people here, there's going to be more problems.
Yep.
But that's the pain of a giant city. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and start getting our final words.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. Those some good topics right there. Shout out to Fit Fam one more time. What up? Dario's a fan. We're a fan. We love you guys. Thank you. So that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around the table. We're gonna give our final thoughts. We're gonna start off with a boy, Danny Days, out here. Danny.
Yes. So thank you so much for giving us the
problem.
time
Thank you.
and showing out for us, Dario El Delicioso. Hope to see you soon. And I mean, if there's any events or anything like that, we'd love to go and support you. But
Cool. Hell
thank you
yeah.
so much for all your time, and glad to hear your voice on the radio for many years to come.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chewy.
My boy, thank you for coming. It's always been a pleasure. I
Awesome.
hope you like the snacks, and I hope you've been vibing and keep us
Thank
vibing
you.
hard on the radio. And I have one last question. It was gonna be and it's with music, how we were talking earlier. Is it gonna be, what's it between you? Is it Cascade or is it Dead Mouse?
No, it has to be Cascade.
My man.
Cascade,
Yeah.
Cascade.
All the way.
Yeah.
Good question. Mr. Dario, final thoughts, boy. Final thoughts, Mr. Dario. Final thoughts for today.
As far as
As far as your dog. Not just kidding. No.
thank you for having me on here. It's a pleasure being here. Y'all invite me whenever.
Ya dijo, Kevin, tomorrow. Put him down.
Not yet, but I'm down. I'm always down to do stuff like this. You know, it's like getting out there, you know, reaching out to people and stuff. So I love that.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, thank
Yeah.
you so much, man. I want to say it's been we've been wanting to have you for a while, knowing that you're Johnny Cage and Javi's daddy, and we just got to talk to you about it. So thank you so much, man. One more time, thank you so much to our boy Angel, owner of Buena Vida here at Solon Park Mall or La Sonora Shops, right? You guys, we're gonna put all Buena Vida's information at the bottom below. You guys click, find out, go and shop for yourself, shop for your dog, shop for a friend. And like one more time, thank you so much, Dario. It was fun.
No problem. I had a blast.
Everybody listening, everybody watching, guys, please make sure you guys are following us on all our socials. You guys are following us on.
Can I finish the shot?
Dude, take it, dude. Yeah, take it.
Okay. Yeah,
well, before you,
'cause it's
let me
already-
let me ask him a question. All right, then he might not want to answer. All right. Banda MS or Banda?
that's the question
No,
he's
just
gonna
kidding. No,
answer.
just kidding. No. So I gotta ask you. Would you rather sit on a dick and eat a cake, or or sit on a cake and eat a dick?
It's the same question.
You said it twice. Yeah.
Okay, vice versa. Would you rather sit on a cake and eat a dick, or sit on a dick and eat a cake?
I'd take the shot.
He'd rather sit on the cake, guys. All right. Well, all that being said, guys, please make sure you guys are following and subscribing to the Takeover Show. Hey, we're just trying to make you drink, man. Shit. Anyways, guys, you guys make sure you guys are following, liking. Hit up our boy Dario. Let him know what's good.
Delicioso.
And you guys make sure to be safe out there and stay fresh.